I've been getting calls about safes. This customer, I opened 4 safes. 2 of them I was able to get into without breaking. The other 2 she wanted me to take home. The other 2 were just small, crappy Sentry safes that I picked open. These ones are the type of safes where you have to put the combination in and the key in at the same time. I picked it open, didn't work. I drilled it. It turns left or right, but it still didn't work, so you have to have the combination to do both. And if you look inside, the way you get in is by splitting off this top layer here. Once you're inside that top layer, like on this one in particular, all I did was break another hole right there with a screwdriver, and then I pushed the thing in. This one's out, but it obviously worked and came in. This one is a side-to-side one. Sometimes they go top and bottom. But either way, you pry this thing back, you can see all that concrete looking stuff. That was actually styrofoam fireproofing stuff at one time. Yeah, it all crumbled out of there. Same thing will happen. It's like drywall, basically. I shouldn't say styrofoam. It's like drywall fireproofing stuff. And on the newer safes, they really don't have these dials anymore, but you can see how easy it is to get past the dial. But if they have that handle, all you do is basically smash, pull this thing off or break a hole in it around the handle, pull the handle off, and underneath the handle there's a I'm having a brain fart on what the name of the thing is, but it's basically like a round spindle, and you just move it and it retracts all of the things going in. I know I'm not using proper terminology here. And this is the other one. I did the same thing to this one. As you can see, I busted through this one pretty good. But seeing this one gives you a pretty good idea of how easy it is once you're in there. Hell, I didn't even see this part when I was coming in through up here. But what I did is same thing. I popped this open and I just pushed this in with a screwdriver, and it popped open. Now, this one was old too, so all that drywall stuff turned into this freaking concrete looking stuff, but usually it's going to be white powdery mess. 90% of the time, your basic goal is to get this thing off, because the new ones have a handle, that turn handle, and once you're got that handle off, you'll be able to see it's a black, it looks like a gear. That's what I'm looking for. It's like a gear, and you just push the gear and you'll hear it, and it retracts everything in. So safes aren't easy, but I got like $400 or $500 for opening just these 2. It was like a $700, $800 job total for opening 4 safes. Yeah, I mean, there was no way for me to get this open without the combination, and she didn't care if the safe was broke, so I freaking broke it open. And 90% of the time, if it's not just a simple, just a lock like this with a regular double-sided mailbox looking wafer key, you're not going to be able to pick it open. You can see I picked this open, and I drilled it open, and I turned it. You can see the keyholes turned to the right, and I turned it to the left too, but it didn't work because you needed double combo and the key at the same time. But all you need is a hammer, one of those big ass screwdrivers, a pry bar, and you can get into anything. I've gotten into 5-foot gun safes that cost $3,000.